Hi guys, good evening. I'm Prachi from Team POPxo. I hope you guys are safe at home. Welcome to another episode of Makeup Masterclass. And today we are learning something very exciting, which most of us have started doing. Not me, but a lot of people have started doing. So that is the concept of virtual dating. Not that this concept never existed, but since all of us are under this lockdown, we can't step out, and that does not mean that we can't meet new people. You can't meet someone who you love, someone you want to go on a date with. You can always do virtual dating. So I wanted to break down like a very quick tutorial on how to actually get ready for a date, what kind of makeup to put, what all you can do. So I am going to start off with my face first. I have just washed my face. I am going to apply a moisturizer. This is a dermatologically tested moisturizer which my dermat gave me. So I'm just going to take it and going to apply it on my face. Now, since we are getting ready for a virtual date, I actually don't want to um, create like a very bold look. I want to keep it subtle. At the same time, it should be nice, it should be soft, and it should not look jarring at all, because what I figured is that guys don't like if you have like a lot of makeup put or like a very bold look going on your face. So I have applied my moisturizer. Now I am going to apply a primer. This is by Smashbox. It's called the Smashbox Primizer. I've always been applying this primer because I have dry skin. Again, it's like a combination of a primer and a moisturizer. Sorry, my brush fell. Okay. So once both these things are done, I want to move on to the foundation. But because it's a virtual date, I want it to be nice and glowy. So we are going to mix the foundation with a highlighter. So I'm going to take a liquid highlighter. I'm taking my foundation by Sephora. As I've told you guys earlier also, that this is a light to medium coverage, very lightweight foundation. I don't want to create a very cakey look, because on camera it does not look nice at all. And I'm just going to add a bit of liquid foundation highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing Cream. I'm just going to add this highlighter onto my foundation, and I'm going to mix the two things. Okay, and now I am going to apply it on my face. So can you see the sheen that this highlighter has given us? It's going to be the perfect sheen that you require. And you can actually use this look, create the same look when you go out on a date when the lockdown is over. This is honestly my favorite look. So our foundation is done now. Again, now I don't want to get into other things like using a contour stick or something, because I want to keep it as natural as I can. I don't want to exaggerate it. Okay, so this is done, and now we move on to our eyes. Now I am going to use this eye concealer. It's by MAC. It's called the MAC Paint Pot. Works as a fabulous concealer for your eyes. I've been always telling you guys why an eye concealer is needed. It's actually required because it makes the skin tone of your eyes even, and obviously it helps you kind of hide your dark circles, under eye circles. So I'm just going to evenly apply the concealer under the eye and over my lid. And actually take a brush to set this. This is done. Actually, I can use it a little bit here also. Okay, so this is done. My primer is done, moisturizer is done, my eye concealer is done. Now we move on to the third step, which is your eye makeup. And that's my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. I love this palette to bits. This is how the palette is. It has the perfect amalgamation of all your glitter colors and some day-to-day colors as well. So if you see colors like these, you can use these colors on a daily basis. And if you want to create that sheen, that shimmer, then you have a lot of colors. And under glitter also, there are a lot of options. So we are going to take two matte and one glitter color for today's look. I am just going to take my fluffy brush. This is a brush by Wet n Wild. It's a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to take the lightest color. It's called Sandalwood. So the trick is to directly take the color like this and not like this, because then the color is going to fall out anyway. Just tap it once and only use it lightly towards the outer corner of your eye. In circular motion, you are just creating uh, you're just using it towards your crease. See, you're just giving it a little bit of dimension. We do the same for the other eye as well. Now, because we used an eye concealer beneath this color that we are using, that's why all the colors are popping out so well. That's the magic of using an eye concealer. Just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just lightly using my brush in circular motion and taking the color inside. Okay, so this is done. See how subtle it looks. And now we are going to use a darker color. So this is the darker color. This color is called henna. It's literally like a henna color and it's amazing. So this brush I have bought from Miniso. It was a set of two brushes, this brush and an angular brush. Both work very well for me. I'm just going to take this color on my brush and I am going to apply it to the outer corner very lightly. I've actually been using this look when I do Friday night party, virtual party with my friends. the same for this side too. And now we are going to merge this. If you don't want to use the other color, it's perfectly fine, totally your call. Yeah. Now we get on to the glitter color. So I am thinking of using this shade. It's a champagne pop kind of a color. It's called Bubbly. So I am just going to take my finger and I am going to apply this color. It's not a very stark golden color. It's a very subtle golden. That's why I like this color a lot. It's not like those like that yellow gold. It's not like that. We take the same for this eye as well. See how beautifully there's been a transition between the two colors. Now I'm going to take the same fluffy brush with which I was doing it and I'm going to slightly dab it. Just to regain that color again. And I'm going to extend my glitter up till there. So this is done. Now we move on to using more highlighter because obviously it looks nice on video. Again, I'm taking the same liquid highlighter. Using it on my nose. And I want to highlight Cupid's bow also. Okay. So last thing is to use a lip color and a mascara. Sorry, I don't want to use eyeliner. I want to use a lip color, but unfortunately I don't have it here. I'm just going to get it right now. So let us use a nice lip color. I'm just thinking which one to use. Okay, let's use a classic red lip. How about that? Sorry, I had to just take it out of my entire thing. Okay, so I'm using this color by MAC. It's called Ruby Woo. I'm just going to use it. Doesn't this look so good? So you have a very bold lip and you have your subtle nude eyes. See how this look is turning out to be. My last step is to use a mascara. I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash. I'm just going to use it and then our look is finished. I'm going to ditch the eyeliner or kajal today because, as I said, I want the look to be very fresh and very natural, as natural as can get, and most of the guys like it that way. And eye contact always is very important when you are going on a date or you're meeting someone virtually, so eyes obviously have to look very nice. So this is how the entire look has turned out to be. I am actually like falling in love with this look. um, you can always team it up with a black dress, a black top, anything black, and just see how the colors are going to pop out. Um, your red lip is absolutely complementing your nude eyes, and I hope you like this look. I hope you do give it a try. I'm just telling you all the steps again. So you first moisturize your face, you put a primer, you put foundation. Try to add a little bit of highlighter with your foundation, just to give your face that natural dewy glowy look. Once you apply that, then you get onto your eyes. We've used the Huda Beauty palette to get these eyes. You first create a little bit of color towards your outer corners of the eyes, then you apply a darker shade here, and then just like a light champagne pop of gold. If you don't have gold in your eyeshadow palette, you can always double up your highlighter, as if you have a powder highlighter for your eyeshadow. And yeah, you can wear it with a classic red lip, you can wear any bright fuchsia pink, any other color that you want to. Try avoiding your eyeliner if you can, because the more natural the look is, the better it looks. And yeah, you can always accessorize it well with, like, I have worn these golden earrings. You can wear whatever, you can wear like a nice bracelet or a neck piece. And I hope your date goes well. I hope you like the makeup, and if you do give it a try, please don't forget to tag POPxo Beauty. We'll be very happy to have a look at it. And I'm going to see you very soon. I'm going to see you on Friday. And thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. Lots of love.